You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
And now back to our sports show and the game of the week, now in its 25th year. This week's game, the Motherlode Calaveras Redskins take on the Argonaut Mustangs with TSPN sportscasters Jim Vinciguerra and Frank Halverson. On camera is TSPN's cameraman, Tommy Fox. And now, back to the game of the week on TSPN.
Action here, 28-14 Mustangs, 2 scores up, and they're sitting with that ball inside the 20-yard line where it's 2nd and 8.
Hayes is going to keep it right up the middle. Look at him go. Breaking tackles.
Still on the seat up to the 10.
That's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Let's see where they spot it. No, it's right on the 10. I think that's...
It's got to go
they're saying
past it.
3rd down. But...
oh, now they moved it back.
Brings up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, they moved it back. Okay. That's not where the original spot was. It was sitting right on the 10, and I'm looking at the chains across the field, and I'm saying that's a 1st down.
All right, 3rd and 1.
King. He's got the back. 1st down and more. Going to be 1st and goal.
Inside the 5, I think.
Stopped by number 24, Malachi Stockdale.
Let's see where they spot that ball. Stockdale on the stop. It's just
right on the 5.
Right on the 5-yard line. So it's 1st down, 1st and goal for the Mustangs here in the start of the 4th quarter, 28-14. And just to end that 3rd quarter, Jason Weatherby tried a fake punt, and it kind of backfired, and the Mustangs are knocking on the door right now.
Whistle. Somebody jumped. False start.
False start, Argonaut, so that's going to bring it back.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10.
Could you turn those headlights off at the end of the end zone up there on top, please?
Stadium announcer's got spotting headlights.
I got to tell you funny. I was sitting up there with Ryan one time. It was colder than heck. We were watching the game, and I had the car running. Well, the headlights automatically went on. People are waving at me. I don't know what the heck's going on. Finally, I figured out they were telling me to turn off my lights. Straight ahead, Merriman. He got a couple, but not much more.
Colton Merriman, the ball carrier. Stopped by the middle of the Redskin line, headed by Danny Gilmore.
So it looks like about 2nd and goal from the 8. Maybe the 7. I'm going to call it 8. Here comes Caleb Patrick. Touchdown!
Gee whiz, quick feet.
The little guy.
Caleb Patrick, 5'7", 140 pounds. He uses it well.
You know, he's been efficient. He gets his yards. He doesn't get a lot of carries, but he moves the football. Boy, 20-point lead for the Mustang. 34-14 with the extra point coming up.
Pineda for the PAT.
Perfect on the night, and he stays that way.
Up and good. So 35-14, Mustangs on top with 10:20 left in the game. 4th quarter of the game of the week is proudly brought to you by the Hospice of Amador and Calaveras counties. Shop the Hospice thrift stores where you're going to find great bargains, a friendly staff, lots of clothes for the entire family, and a large selection of furniture and housewares. Have things to donate? Consider bringing those items to the Hospice thrift store. Proceeds assist in providing services and care to terminally ill patients right here in our community. All donations are tax deductible and they're open 7 days a week. Again, Hospice of Amador and Calaveras.
Well, right when you thought Calaveras was getting back into this game with the 3 and out by the Mustangs, a quick score by Calaveras, it has totally flip-flopped back again with Argonaut right now leading by 3 touchdowns. And just like that, 35-14. And the momentum,
back on this side.
big time.
Number 5, Chris Moore. Number 34, Mike
And it looked like that first 3 and out of the half was just a little hiccup.
Emilio Pineda kicking off for the Mustangs.
Cheerleaders getting together down there for a big picture in their Halloween pink tutus. Another squib kick by Pineda.
Excellent.
All the way back
Excellent.
again. 10-yard line. Not a whole lot going there, coming to the short side of the field. He stepped out of bounds. Wow, that squib kick has served Pineda well tonight. They've done that all except for one time where he kicked that line drive to Sewell.
So the ball sits on the 25, I guess.
That's what it looks like, and they've got lots of work to do with 10 minutes left.
Ball's at the 25-yard line where it'll be first down Redskins.
You're going to see a whole lot of Zach Johnson right now.
Well, it's time for that, that interior line to just put it on him big time. Try to get him behind the line, and you won't see a lot of, you see a lot of green covering him up, maybe.
Back to pass, he pulls it down, looks again over the middle to an open receiver, gets to the 30, a gain of 5. Pressured again. Those big linemen are getting their arms up and causing him to pull that ball down a lot, but he's doing a nice job in finding the secondary receiver after they go down.
All right, 2nd and 5.
Ball's at the 30-yard line where it'll be second down and 5.
They obviously worked on that in practice this week, getting those hands up in those passing lanes. Oh, they pulled it down again. They go, oh, in the grasp, he gets rid of it. Avoided the sack.
Came right out of his shoe, it looks like.
Well, I'll tell you what,
he's
he's standing there tall. He's fighting.
Intended for number 5, Christian Moore.
Johnson's going to have to go out because he's got a shoe missing. Or somebody's missing a shoe. I don't know what it was.
Well,
I guess it wasn't a shoe. He's got both of them on.
Well, I see everybody with shoes on.
Okay, something went out.
Down and 5 from the
All right, 3rd and 5 right now.
Trips out to the left. Big rush. They got him this time.
There it is, 56.
Zach Johnson.
4th down.
Kaiden Lewis.
Sacked by Kaiden Massey.
Now, do you punt it or do you just, it doesn't matter whether you lose by 30 or whether you lose by 21. I don't know. Mustangs are not going to send anyone back deep looking for that fake. Yep, and they're going to fake it again.
Oh, he caught it, 34.
Yep, complete to the 50-yard line.
Sewell.
Johnson's pass complete to number 34, Mike Sewell.
That'll move the chains. Calaveras retains keeps possession, I should say.
50-yard line.
Covered by Anthony.
Still down by 3 scores.
And the clock keeps ticking.
I guess a loss is a loss. It doesn't matter whether it's by 21, 28, 35.
You can't score without the ball, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle. Number 28's got a hold of him.
That's decent.
Number 24 on the ball carrier.
Mike Sewell, ball carrier.
It wasn't Sewell, it was 24. Sewell, I believe, is 34. That was Stockdale. Milwaukee Stockdale.
Pickup of 1 on the play brings up a second down and 9.
Okay, 2nd down and a long ways to go, 8 or 9 yards for a first. Ball inside the Argonaut territory.
Johnson rolling to his left, looking deep down the sidelines. Good position.
Oh,
almost intercepted. The ball was thrown short.
That was Aravello, and he was actually in a better position than number 5.
Yeah, the ball was really thrown short, and Aravello couldn't stop fast enough to get back to him and dropped in front of him. Or Pineda, it was, number 20, excuse me.
3rd down and 9.
Back to pass. He's looking this side over the right. The receiver slipped a little bit, but he was able to catch it on the 40.
Sewell again's got some good hands.
That's going to be real close to a first down.
Officials timeout.
They're going to measure it again. That could be. Well, let's see where they spot that.
Sewell's averaging about.
That ball's going to be about an inch or two short.
Sewell's
it is short.
Averaging about 16.5 yards a carry. He's got a total of 331 yards. He's got a few here tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, so they're just short, less than a yard, it looks like. So 4th down, and they have to pick up this first down, so I expect them to power through. Probably to Stockdale, maybe to Sewell going around. Nope, he's going to throw it. Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
I absolutely don't. I just don't understand that call at all. You know, they had to get that first down. You got to live to see another day at some point.
I mean, you could quarterback sneak and just about put the ball between the center's legs and get a first down.
Yeah, that
was an
right there,
iffy call.
That puts a nail in the coffin right there.
Iffy call. Mustangs take over on downs.
It was an uphill battle any way you look at it, but yeah, 4th and a half a yard. You need to get another set of downs, and just didn't work out on that. So Mustangs take over at the 40-yard line, be 1st and 10, just over 7 minutes left in the ball game.
And now's the time where this big line can just kind of start grinding out, huh?
Hayes is going to keep it himself. He's got some running room.
Gets about 6 on that play.
Brock Hayes with the keeper over on the right-hand side. Stopped by number 5, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore in on the tackle, number 5. He's been involved in the tackle a lot today. Nice job for the linebacker.
Call it 2nd and a long 4.
Second and 4 for the Mustangs.
I tell you, Moore is playing safety. He's not a linebacker. He's making a lot of stops.
Oh, yeah, he's all the way back. Boy, he sure is
Yeah.
flying to the ball.
Sewell's back there too. So
In the Argonaut defense, they call it the Mustang position. King on the toss.
First down.
Yeah, he's
and
going to
then
move the
some.
chains. That pile just kept pushing forward. He got into the scrum there, and the whole thing just kept moving forward. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
Carries it down to the 48-yard
And the clock
line where it'll be
keeps
1st down
running.
Mustangs.
Well, it'll stop temporarily to set the chains. Once the chains are set, the clock will start again. There it goes. Or once the ball's spotted, I should say. Hayes is watching the clock and use all the time.
Yep.
He's going to keep it himself. Grabbed from behind by big number 69. He came off that left defensive end and just came right down the line and just wrapped him up in a big bear hug.
Rittenhouse. Let's see. Boy, the referees are talking to everybody down there. I don't know exactly what they're doing.
Well, they're taking their time,
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
2nd down and make it 7 for the Mustangs right here. Hayes in with the play. And they're staying at home, letting the big guys do the work up front. And Hayes again, taking his time.
Coming this way, Caleb Patrick. Look at the scat back go. He's going all the way to the house. Nobody's going to get him. Touchdown, Mustang.
No flags. 40.
Oh, chop block. Chop block against the Mustangs.
Whoa.
That's coming back.
I didn't see the flag, Frank.
A block below the legs. The referee has called it here in the white hat, standing at the 35-yard line. The flag's right at his feet. Called a block below the knees, a chop block. The coaches, the Argonaut coaches, said, "Are you kidding me?" It was well after the play. That's what they're arguing about. The play was 25 yards down the field, so I did not see it. I was following the ball. That's what the Mustang coaches are saying. But that one's going to come back.
Chop block against the Mustangs.
I don't know who that one was on.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't really comment on it, but I know the Argonaut coaches weren't happy with the call.
All right, brings up a 2nd down and 11. Ball on the 49-yard line of Calaveras. It's King right side.
Oh, nice tackle right there at the 45-yard line.
I want to say that was Moore again, number 5. It looked like. I don't know. We'll see.
Taken down by number 5, Kristen Moore.
Yep.
Ball be placed down at the 45-yard line.
That's going to be 3rd and 7.
Down and 7.
Timeout. Calaveras.
Timeout, Redskins. That's
Reminder,
the
your overall
second
sponsor of the
timeout.
game of the week is Jackson Tire Service with 2 locations to serve you. The community-minded Bavaro family and staff invites you to the Jackson Tire Store in Jackson and also Jackson Tire in Pine Grove for all your tire, brake, muffler, and wheel alignment needs. For Goodyear brand name tires and the highest quality service, see the great folks at Jackson Tire Service.
All right, so timeout Calaveras. Just over 4 minutes left to play. 35-14. All Mustangs. Calaveras offense tonight has only been able to manage 1 touchdown. The other was on an interception return right before the end of the first half. But the Mustang offense has marched up and down this field all night long. All the running backs have gotten in on the action. Caleb Patrick, Colton Merriman, Ryan King, Brock Hayes. Plenty of yards to share, that's for sure. This will guarantee the Mustangs at least a tie for the title, depending on who wins the Amador Somerville game. If Amador wins and Amador is able to knock off the Mustangs next week, they could get a co-championship.
No. Amador would lose 2 games. Amador lost to Calaveras.
If
they win tonight, okay.
It would be a 3-way tie, Calaveras, Amador, and Argonaut.
Right at the 40-yard line.
Okay, 4th down right now, so I guess they're going to go for it with the ball on the 40. Chew up some clock.
I'd kick it. Make the field long. Calaveras only has 1 timeout left. Make the field long.
What are we waiting for here? They're just going to run the clock down and take a penalty and then maybe punt it.
Maybe take a timeout. I don't think they want to take a penalty, but they've got 3 timeouts.
Clock is running, so they're going to take the penalty, Frank.
No, they called timeout.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, they did take the penalty.
So they'll march it back 5 and then punt it.
Yeah, they're going to kick it.
The call is a delay of game against the Mustangs, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty.
I heard a whistle coming from the other sideline. I wasn't sure.
And, yeah, Pineda, number 20, comes out.
These officials are very deliberate in what they're doing, I can tell you that. I
tell you, the guy over the ball, the referee, is a big dude. You You got some 6'4", 6'5" guys in that Argonaut line, and he's above them by 2 or 3 inches.
I don't see the big guys on the Argonaut line there.
That's a punting team, yeah.
Their punt team is a little bit different. Big number 77 ain't out there because he's standing on the sidelines. Yeah. That ref wouldn't look so big if he was there.
Now what are we waiting for?
I'm not sure.
I cannot believe this. He's going to come over and talk to somebody now. They're checking their clocks. They aren't getting paid by the hour, are they? Checking their watches.
Okay.
See?
I think we're ready now.
Yeah, they got to be getting paid by the hour. All right, 4th down. Argonaut to punt. High end over end. Which way is it going to bounce? Kind of even, so it's going to be spotted dead.
25 looks like.
On the 25, 1st and 10 for the Redskins here with 3:16 left in the game.
It'll be 1st down for the Redskins right at that point.
1st and 10 Calaveras, 3:16 left, 35-14. Boy, there's some bright headlights on. Jim staring right at us.
Got the high beams on. He's going to leave. Getting ready to leave.
Oh, fumble. Johnson pulled out, fumbled the snap.
Still on the ground.
It's still loose. Calaveras, oh, somebody's going to pick it up and run with it.
Number 50's a claim to fame there, baby.
Probably his first carry of the year.
Ball finally picked up by number 50, Blake Ellers.
Blake Ellers with the recovery there. That ball was on the ground for quite a long time.
For quite some time. It looks like a loss of about 4 yards on the play. 3 or 4 yards.
2nd and 14.
2nd down and 14.
Okay, Johnson pumps once, in trouble, get hit.
Oh.
Just lofts it up there out of bounds.
Hey, look at there. Excellent catch by Coach
Hunkins, I think.
Hunkins, it looks like.
Pulled that one in.
Even the ball boys patting him on the back saying, nice catch.
Well, number 50 had his first carry of the game, and Coach Hunkins had his first reception of the year, huh?
All right, 3rd down and still 14. And Johnson got hit just as he let that ball go, and it was kind of just a floater.
Yeah, lucky that ball was thrown out of bounds. Oh, Johnson threw a little bit high that time, and Sewell just short-armed it just a little bit.
Number 34, goes incomplete.
So it'll be 4th down, another 4th down for the Redskins.
What time you have, we can put it on the board now.
Oh, I think there's a malfunction in the clock. Okay, there's 2:15 left.
Okay, so that's what some of the delay has been.
Yeah,
the same thing happened in the first half, so now they're going to kick it. They're going to try to keep this from getting too far out of ways. That play right there is saying, okay, Coach Davis, uncle, and so.
Reminder, the 4th quarter of the game of the week is being proudly brought to you by Hospice of Amador and Calaveras counties. Shop the Hospice thrift stores where you're going to find great bargains, a friendly staff, lots of clothes for the entire family, and a large selection of furniture and housewares. If you have things to donate, consider bringing those items to the Hospice thrift store. Proceeds assist in providing services and care to terminally ill patients right here in our community. All donations are going to be tax deductible, and hey, they're open 7 days a week. Again, 4th quarter sponsors, Hospice of Amador and Calaveras counties.
2:04 left in this contest. Straight ahead handoff.
Oh,
Still going. Uh-oh.
That's Brock Hayes.
How did he come out of that scrum?
Finally drugged down by Danny Gilmore.
he came out of that and just kept churning.
Oh, man. That's adding insult to injury with 1:47 left.
I think it's about kneel down
I
time.
think they might just do it. Yeah, that prevent offense.
Yeah, no, I think it's
Yeah,
victory formation time for the Mustangs. Yep. Looks like that's what they're going to do. So a dominating performance tonight by the Mustangs. They marched up and down the field, and has been the case all year long. The defense stood tall, only giving up one score to Calaveras, the other coming on that 80-yard interception return right before halftime. And so the undefeated record, not only for the season, goes to 9-0, 4-0 in league, with the big game coming up next week.
And we'll take another knee here and just about do it. A reminder, this local television coverage has been brought to you by your overall sponsor, Jackson Tire Service, your Goodyear tire dealer on Highway 49 in front of the Sears store in Jackson and in Pine Grove near the post office. Remember, the journey begins on the wings of Goodyear. Our quarter sponsors, All Sierra Roof Company, with Tim Thornhill, your local full-service Owens Corning Platinum Preferred roofing contractor. For the right roof, start with the right contractor. Also, Camps Propane, exceptional energy. They're your friendly, dependable local propane company. Visit their showroom on Highway 88, Red Corral Road in Pioneer. Also, American Legion Amador Post 108, proud to be involved and supportive in our community. Veterans still serving America. And Hospice of Amador and Calaveras County, providing hospice care for terminally ill patients in our community. You can support them by shopping and donating at the Hospice thrift stores. Thanks to them, you've been watching this edition of our sports show on TSPN in its 25th year, Amador County's own television network. This is Jim Vinciguerra along with Frank Halverson and Tommy Fox on camera one and the Slavic saying, thanks for watching the Game of the Week. We're going to see you next week in Amador. It's big game time.
Good night, everyone.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN.
When you buy your tires at Jackson Tire Service, safety and satisfaction are guaranteed, along with the best, friendliest service from experienced, knowledgeable tire professionals who take pride in the work they perform. Locally owned and operated since 1973, Jackson Tire leads in community involvement in both Amador and Calaveras counties. For your next set of tires, wheels, brake shocks, struts, mufflers, or wheel alignment, come to the best tire and brake store in town, Jackson Tire and Jackson Tire Pine Grove. And thank you for shopping locally with us.
You're watching Amador County's #1 news and sports leader, TSPN. Our sports show and the Game of the Week is a TSPN Incorporated production. All rights reserved. See you next time.